Welcome to CodeEdgeTeach, your topics, our views. In the last video, we have discussed about why we use NumPy, what is the difference between NumPy and the list. Today, we will be discussing about how to create the arrays, multi-dimensional arrays like 1D, 2D, 3D. What are the different ways to create the arrays? What are the different properties of creating the array? So, let's start and see. Okay, in NumPy, this is used to create the array. It's mostly used. It's used to create array, right? Array can be, it can be multi-dimensional. Okay, and the object that is used inside this array NumPy is called ND array. So ND array, its object, used inside NumPy, that is responsible for creating the object, creating the array, and the functions that is used with the end array, that returns end array is array. So while using this NumPy, if you write something like numpy.array, if you pass the parameters like collection of items, whether it's a list or something, it will create the ND array. Okay, so ND array is nothing but the collection of the same type of object. So you can say this ND array is nothing but its collection of same type items, right? So simple. Okay, so for creating this ND array, either you can pass the fixed value, or you can pass the list or the tuples or any array like object that can be passed into the array functions, and it will convert this into the ND array. So function name is array. Okay, it takes some parameters like object, then data type, then ND mean. These three are important. Why? Because the object is the value, whether it's a list or tuple. Data type, whether you want it to be complex object, data type, or the integer or float. ND mean, it means dimension do you want of the array. Okay, we will discuss it one by one. First, let's start to create the simple object, the one dimensional array. It's a simple array that we used in any other programming language. Then we slowly go to the second 2D array and the 3D array. What are the different property? How we can pass the data type? Right? Let's start. Okay, so for using this, first we have to import this NumPy module. Right? We have import NumPy. We can pass the alias like np. Simple. Okay. Now we have to create the array. So let's create the simple one. So you can say this 1D array, right? How we can create np.array, that is the method. Okay, and we have to pass the parameters. So there are two ways. See here, if you see here, first in the object which we want to convert into the ND array. D type means the data type. Okay, copy by default is true. Okay, order by default is true. ND mean, that is the dimension you want of the particular array. Okay, if you don't pass, by default ND mean is equal to 0. Okay, so let's pass simple value like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Right? We are just passing this. We are not doing anything. We are not passing other parameters. Okay, let's print this. Okay, and if you print the type of this, okay, let's print this. You see here, they are printing the simple one, and the data type is numpy.nd array. Okay, so this is one dimensional array. If you consider the dimension means nothing but it's one level of the array depth. Okay, so if you see here to the right, you can say this dimension is, it's nothing but one level depth of array, that is known as. So if you consider the 2D, it means that it contains 1D as an element. If you consider the 3D, it contains 2D as an element. Okay, simple, that's not a big deal. Okay, one more thing, every item in the ND array takes same size of block in the memory. Okay, and each element in ND array is object of data type D type. Right, so you can write something like this: each item in ND array is take the same memory size, because we already know about the array, right? Okay, now let's create 2D array. Okay, this one is the simple 1D array, let's create this 2D array. So we can write something 2D array, okay, np dot array, right? Mostly 2D array is used in matrix. If you have done the matrix calculations or some two tensors, it's used there, okay. So let's pass this 1 2 3 4, okay, and then pass this 5 6 7 8. So it becomes 2D array, right? Let's print this. So simply printing, right? So if we want to print the dimension of this, what we have to do? Print dot. So this property is used to print the dimension of the particular array. Array. Let's run this. See here, it's printing 2. It means that this one is the two-dimensional array, right? Okay. Now let's take an example of 3D array. Okay. Or we can create something like, suppose this one is the array and I want it to be of data type complex. I don't want it as a simple integer value. So how we can pass this? So let's take one example of this, or let's modify this. So we have to pass something like D type. Okay. If we pass something like complex. So complex is a data type in Python. If you if you've heard about this, 1 plus. So if we say something like 1, it means that it is denoted to 1 plus 0j. Okay. Now if you print here, by default it will convert this into the complex type. So 1 becomes 1 plus 0j, 2 becomes 2 plus 0j, 3 becomes 3 plus 0j. Let's print this. See here, if you see here, 1 plus 0j, 2 plus 0j, 3 plus. So it converts this array, this parameters object into the complex. Okay, so data type we have defined here because, but it considers that the passing, you are passing the object as a complex object. But here we are not passing, but by default it will format it. Okay, if you convert this into the multi-dimensional array also, so we pass something like, okay, if you pass something like 2, by default it's a single array, right? It's one-dimensional array, it doesn't have any 2D or 3D. But if you pass something like 3, if you want to make it three-dimensional array, let's run this. See here, if you see here, it creates the three-dimensional array, right? The outermost contains 3 brackets. So this is the way to create the different kind of array in the using NumPy. So we have to check these two parameters, data type or NDMIN. D type means complex, it supports integer, it supports the boolean also. Dimensional you can create up to the n number of dimensions. In general we can create 3 or 4 dimensional because we are not using more than that. But if you have used any tensors, it can be more than 3 also. Mostly 2 dimensional is used for matrix. If you have done the matrix calculations, it's easier. Although NumPy provides a different module, or you can say functions, that is only related to the calculation of the matrix. Okay. So this is the way of creating the array in the NumPy. In the next video, we will give you the how to access the 2D array, how to access 3D array, how to slice the array. Okay. So if you have not subscribed to the channel, please subscribe it. Thank you.